Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy TNL, and today we will be talking about what most people misunderstand about dating in our modern age. The year is 2025. We're coming close to the end of the year, and dating is still dating today still feels harder than ever. I'll be honest. Everyone's trying to look perfect, trying to text perfect, trying to act perfect, and somehow everyone's still mad. Everyone's still frustrated. You've got people ghosting. I won't say people. I've been susceptible to this. I've been ghosted. I've ghosted. Played games, or just saying, I'm not ready for anything serious, while fully knowing and acting like they are. Um, but it's not just modern dating apps or the culture. It's the way that people think about dating that's broken. So in this video, I want to talk to you about what most people completely misunderstand about dating and how shifting how you see it can change evidently everything. Dating isn't just about finding someone perfect. Most people treat dating like it's shopping, looking for the perfect person with the perfect list of traits. But people aren't products. You don't find love the way you find shoes. You have to build it. You know, when you chase perfection, you end up disappointed because real connection isn't about checking every single box. It's more so about alignment. Do your values, does your energy and does your direction with this person, does it match? It's not more so about are they everything that I want? It's more so about can we grow together without losing ourselves? Because we're gonna change. People change over time. So can we grow together without losing who we truly are? You attract what you are. Here's a hard truth that you may not want to hear. You don't attract what you want, you just attract what you are. So if you're insecure, you'll attract chaos. If you're grounded, you'll attract peace. If you don't love yourself, you'll attract people who remind you of that lack. That's why you can't skip self-worth and self-work. Dating without self-awareness is like building a house with no foundation. It might look fine at first, but it'll crumble the second pressure hits that mud. Before you want the right person, you have to become the right person, and that's the first step. Connection isn't just chemistry. So people confuse chemistry with connection all the time. Chemistry is instant. It's like a spark. Uh, the thrill, the energy. Connection is earned. It's trust. It's effort. It's consistency over time. Chemistry will get you in the door, but connection will keep you in there. That's why relationships start off fast and often burn out fast. After they get past that honeymoon kind of era, you can't sustain something built on only attraction. It needs communication. It needs mutual respect, and a shared pace. A shared pace. If you can tell the difference between a spark and stability, you already understand 90% of dating easily. Most people just date in their life to fill a void. And here's something a lot of people would not like to admit. A lot of dating today is just people trying to not feel lonely. They don't want a connection. They just kind of want a distraction. And then they wonder why every relationship feels empty after a few months. When you date to escape yourself, you'll end up with somebody who mirrors your confusion. But when you date because you like your life and you want to share it with somebody who also loves their life, you attract peace and not pressure. Don't date to complete yourself. Date to complement yourself. Emotional maturity is the real attraction hack. What's actually attractive is emotional maturity. Someone who can communicate instead of manipulate. Someone who can disagree without disrespecting you. Someone who can love you without losing themselves. Most people don't even know how to sit with their own feelings. So when a conflict shows up, they panic, they blame people, or they just shut down. You want to stand out in dating, you have to learn to be emotionally stable. And that energy is extremely rare. That's what makes it magnetic. Sorry. And that's what makes it magnetic. You have to learn to stop trying to win people over. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking dating is about convincing someone to like them. You don't win people, okay? You have to align with them. If someone doesn't see your value, you have to just move on. It's not in a bitter way, but it's more so in a confident way. Because the right person doesn't need convincing. They just need consistency from you. When you start chasing people who match your energy instead of the ones who test it from a day-to-day basis or whatever, dating becomes peaceful and not painful. Modern dating is more so like a mirror. It's not so like a market. We treat dating like a competition. Who's more attractive? Who is the better options? Who can get more girls? Who can, you know what I'm saying, do this, do that? Who can play it cooler? But dating is really a mirror. It just shows you your patterns, your insecurities, and your growth over time. If you keep attracting emotionally unavailable people, you ask yourself, what part of me is avoiding emotional risk? If you keep meeting people who drain you, why do I keep tolerating that? Why do I keep tolerating people who treat me like I'm nothing? Dating just reveals who you are in relationships, not who you want. That reflection hurts, but it also helps you and shows you how to grow. Love requires effort. Another really big misunderstanding is people think if it's meant to be that it'll be simply just easy. And that's not love. That's a fantasy land you're living in. Because love requires work. Not drama, but effort. Showing up and communicating, forgiving, and choosing each other when it's not even convenient in the moment is what it's all about. Effort doesn't mean chasing. It means caring consistently. It means to build something that both you protect, even when life can get messy, and Lord knows it does. The best dating strategy is just for you to be out there in the world with a purpose. Because when you have a purpose, you can naturally attract people. You can naturally attract better people. Why? Because you stop needing others in life to give your life meaning. When you're focused on your growth, people can feel that energy. They either rise to it or fall off, which is okay in the end. Purpose filters out the wrong ones automatically. It's the quiet confidence that just says, I don't need the attention. I have the direction of where I'm going and what I want to do, evidently, in my life. So I'm going to keep going in my line. And if you don't want to be in that line, that's all right. And that's what it is. So what I will say to you is, here's what most people misunderstand about dating. It's not about finding someone to make your life easier. It's about finding someone to grow with over time. The best relationships aren't perfect. They're built on mutual peace and not constant passion. And you'll only find that once you stop chasing connection and start becoming it. So stop asking, when will I meet the right person? And start asking, am I becoming someone right for them? Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. My name's TNL. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I appreciate y'all.